welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of girls high school basketball. Tonight, a non-conference matchup as the Coon Rapids Cardinals host the Cambridge Isanti Blue Jackets. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines, and Howie, the start of a new year. Coon Rapids girls going in hot out of the old year, hoping to continue that momentum into 2024.
Yeah, coming off a two-game winning streak, they're 4-4 now. You know, they're playing well, and they think that Coach Bierman's, what he's done for this team the last couple of years, I think his system is finally taking over. This is a Cardinal team that looks like, on paper, they have an opportunity to win 3 in a row tonight.
Well, Cambridge Isanti has struggled so far, just 3 victories, averaging a little less than 50 points per game, but they do have 3 girls who are averaging in double digits.
Yeah, led by Bree Knight, averages almost 16 points a game, coming off a 37-point performance in the game against Chisago Lakes. She plays good D, she's their floor leader, she's out there all the time, she goes hard. That's the main, I think that when I talked to Coach Bierman, one of the main girls that they're going to keep an eye on tonight and really have to keep in check, I think.
Well, for the Coon Rapids Cardinals, Helen Ben has been outstanding, leads the team in points and rebounds. Their senior captain, one of their senior captains, I should say, right behind her or a ways behind her, but averaging over 10 points per game for him, coming off a career night in Game 1 of the holiday tournament last weekend.
Yeah, 31 points against Duluth East, and you're right, a career high. You know, teams come in, they plan for Helen Ben. They really, what they want to do is they want to limit her. Duluth East really left her alone. She was 7 of 8 from beyond the arc. She had a hot night. She's looking to come in here tonight and continue that.
And for the Coon Rapids Cardinals, it has been almost 6 years since they've had a 2-game win streak. You had to go back to the 2017-18 season. They have not had 3 wins since that same year, the end of January 2018. They're trying to get that mark again here tonight. The Cardinals and the Blue Jackets take the court next on CTN. Back at the Fieldhouse, just about ready to get going between Coon Rapids and Cambridge Isanti, longtime section rivals, of course, with the Cardinals dropping down to 3A this year. They will no longer be playing at the same level.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing for the program. I think, you know, we've seen the struggles over the years, Joe, for this girls basketball team, and I think Coach Bierman has them moved in the right direction, or moving in the right direction. So I think that's going to be good for them in the long run, but we'll see as this year unfolds on that, that this competition. Of course, you always have to play Northwest Suburban, which is always tough.
Well, we should mention that in the intro we were talking about senior captain Casey Beck, who had 31 points against Duluth East.
She did.
And is averaging now just over 10 points per game, also averaging 5 boards.
Yeah, we failed
We
failed to say her name, but Casey, we apologize. But we ID'd her on the screen, so I'm sure everybody knew who we were talking about. It's just nice to get the recognition.
And they do have a veteran core, but still have some youth within that core.
Yep. Well, 4 of the 5 starters for the Blue Jackets are all seniors. You got 1 junior in Bree Knight, who we talked about this evening, was their leading scorer.
Ben will win the jump against Wilking, and first possession goes to the Cardinals. Bierman sets up left side. Good movement down low to Jada Gaskins inside, and she scores.
I think you look at the size on the court, Cardinals have advantage, I believe, and this is something they're going to try and do, move that ball underneath.
Steal for Ben just across midcourt. We'll set it up to Green on the left side again. And that's what we saw. We've only been able to see them one time so far this year. This is just their third home game.
Yep.
9th game of the season, started out 4-4, but 6 of those 8 on the road. Gaskin's going to be called for the charge.
Well, again, you're going to see the Cardinals be aggressive. You're going to see them go to the hoop, and Gaskins is a little bit out of control, and she's going to pick up the charge there. But, I think Coon Rapids really wants to control the tempo of this game, Joe, and they want to be able to really pressure on both ends of the court.
Bree Knight, who we talked about being their offensive leader, steps up with a big defensive play to get the turnover, and then that pass over Knight's head. And the Blue Jackets give it right back.
Well, yeah, and turnovers, I think, for the Blue Jackets, been troublesome all year.
Beck three-pointer won't go. Ben has the rebound underneath. Gets it out. Back another look from the top of the key. This one rolls off the iron. Gaskins follows it up and puts it home.
Yeah, I guess being in the right place at the right time, Gaskins was just really good pressure there inside offensively, and another turnover.
And what I was going to say about the one other time we saw them was impressive the way they played defensively on the full court trap.
Early timeout by Coach Crittenden, as when I talked to her this is just before the game, when she said really the keys for them is they have to contain Ben in the middle, but that's everybody talks about containing Ben in the middle. They limit turnovers, and then they've been really having a tough time getting defensive rebounds, and you saw it here early on. Coon Rapids doing a good job of getting those rebounds on the offensive end. There's head coach Mandy Crittenden.
Well, and that other game we did against Legacy Christian, the Coon Rapids full court pressure created problems for them all game long. We'll see if Cambridge Isanti is able to figure out the pressure as we move through the ball game. Kaylin Green to Bierman on the right side. Down low post for Beck, turns to the lane, drops it home.
Again, using that size underneath the basket really has been important for Coon Rapids this early start. Now we're seeing a lot of pressure defensively. Really giving the Blue Jackets trouble trying to get it over the line.
Knight driving with speed, gets the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's going to go on Ben.
Foul is called on Cardinals number 22, Helen Ben. Her first personal, second team foul. Knight to the line for the Blue Jackets.
First one rolls around and out for Bree Knight. She'll miss them both. The rebound by Bierman. Cardinals back on the move. Ben in the middle, spins to her right. Bucket and the foul.
Pretty move by Helen Ben. Again, using her size underneath and quickness. You're going to see just a quick first step to the basket.
Able to get the roll and complete the three-point play. A 9-0 start for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, good start for the Cardinals here.
Green jumps the pass, going back for Knight. Will set up on offense. Bierman alone from the corner, knocks down the 3.
Yeah, if you're a defender for the Cambridge Isanti squad as they call another timeout. You have to put a mark on Kaylee Bierman. She's such a good shooter from beyond the arc. You saw her drop one there. Really balanced scoring here early on for the Cardinal starters.
Well, and it's been pretty balanced behind Helen Ben.
Yep.
Ben up at 19.6 per game, and then you have Beck just over 10 at 10.4.
Yep. And then
Gaskins just under 10 at
Yep.
9.4, and then Green, Smith, Glenn, and Bierman all averaging between 6 and 7, 6 point something per game. But their defense has been the story. It's been what's been impressive for this team, the limited time that we've been able to see them so far.
yeah, I mean, and again, they're applying that pressure early on here against Cambridge Isanti.
Ben got a hand on the pass, but ends up out of bounds. Still, they still need to get across the timeline. And that's should be 10.
Yeah, it looked like it to me. Again, limit opportunities offensively, and that's what the defense is doing for Coon Rapids.
Well, and that's huge as well. We talk about it a lot, obviously, the importance of rebounds. Bierman, another open look for three. This one won't go. Ben gets the the rebound. Gaskins driving. She's tripped up a little bit. Shot wouldn't go. Battles for her own rebound. Puts that up. It's short. Beck has the rebound. Swatted away from her. Knight running the other way. Spins against Green and gets the shot to fall. Finally gets the Blue Jackets on the board.
Well, they needed something offensively, and their best player gets it going the first 2 points of the game for the Blue Jackets. And smart play by Kaylin Green as she just let that ball go out of bounds. She knew that one of the Blue Jackets touched it, and she smartly just shielded it with her body, and they let it go out of bounds and keep possession for Coon Rapids.
Gaskins back up top. Ben to Beck. 17-footer is good.
She has 4. Does Casey Beck.
Three-pointer is good for Bree Knight.
That had a lot of arc on it, but she's got that little bit of unusual shooting motion.
Cardinals set up in the half court again. Ben in the low post draws the double team, and she's forced to travel.
Now, smartly, that's what the Blue Jackets need to do. They need to put 2 players around Helen Ben.
In the game, Cardinals number 11, Jakaya Palmer.
Jakaya Palmer coming in for the Cardinals, sophomore.
Three-pointer from the left side for Kurowski, or Jurdy rather, won't go. Rebound by Palmer. Back from the right wing for 3. That's hard off the back iron. Rebound tipped around. Finally grabbed by the Blue Jackets. Knight on the run. Draws the foul against Kaylin Green.
Foul was called on number 15, Kaylin Green. Her first personal 13th foul. Knight to the line for the Blue Jackets.
Knight has all 5 points for Cambridge Isanti, also 0 for 3 from the free throw line so far. Able to hit that one. Gaskins on the left side, pass too tall for Palmer. Back the other way comes Wilking. Gets through the pressure, gets it to Knight. Long pass, tipped away out of bounds by Ben. Tried to get it to Jurdy in the corner.
And Helen Ben has that long reach, and she's able to get in that passing lane and knock that out. Casey Beck's going to take a seat on the bench. And Bierman coming back in for her.
Gaskins jumps the lane, gets the steal, leads the charge, poked away by Knight, and now Knight on the break the other way will lay it up and in. Cardinal lead cut to 6. Kaylin Green left side. Gets it to Ellen Ben up top. On the floor, drives right side and scores off the glass.
Again, just doing a nice job of shielding the defender and getting it to her, the outside hand, and able to put the layup in. She has 5.
Knight steps into a three-pointer. That won't go. Long rebound to Gaskins. Takes it straight to the paint and scores right in front of Knight.
Been impressed with Jada Gaskins here so far early on tonight for Coon Rapids. Very athletic. Moves to the basket well.
Palmer can't control that pass. Rebound. Grab, but out of bounds. Will be Cardinal ball.
Back in. Cardinals lead at 10.
Gaskins to the lane, underneath, back short. Out of bounds to Cambridge Isanti.
That's a tough one to miss, right underneath.
Sophia Smith checks in. Knight hands it off to Wilking, back to Knight. And she traveled. Bierman to Smith on the right side. Her three-pointer rattles around and out. Knight back the other way. Smith there to defend. Knight will take her to the basket and score.
Again, Knight doing a good job of shielding with her body.
Back. Tied up down low with Evie Porta. It'll be Blue Jacket ball. Driving with the left hand was Jurdy, but it won't go. Another chance for Jurdy. Gets the baseline jumper to fall.
Well, Jurdy, another solid shooter for this squad.
Smith, a three-pointer that's off the mark. Wilking going back the other way. Cross court, Jurdy a little head fake, steps inside, jump shot won't fall. Wilking is there, she's fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Wilking did a really nice job of getting positioned underneath the basket and getting that offensive rebound. You're going to see it's coming off no position underneath for defensively for the Cardinals.
Comes number 15, Kaylin Green, and number 22, Ellen Ben.
Ben and Green back in for the Cardinals.
Blue Jackets number 30, Green Knight.
Knight had a short little respite on the bench and now back on the court for Cambridge Isanti.
Ben left side for the Cardinals, back up top. Green will reset the offense. Clock down to 5. And a great move by Helen Ben to get to the basket and score some more.
Yeah, she's just so strong underneath. She has 7 of the Cardinals' 20. There's a turnover again by Cambridge Isanti.
Just over 8 minutes into the first half, Coon Rapids with a 20-13 lead. Bree Knight has 10 of the 13 for Cambridge Isanti. They have trailed since the word go. Coon Rapids scored the first 12 points of the contest.
Ellie Davis back in for the Blue Jackets.
Knight able to get a hand in on the inbound and disrupt things. Another chance from the near sideline.
Well, you talked about the Cardinals scoring the first 12 points of this game. They had the flow of this game early on, but the Blue Jackets have done a nice job of cutting into that lead.
Ben bumped off the ball by Ellie Davis. The turnover gives Cambridge Isanti an opportunity to cut further into the lead. Right side, Jurdy open for 3, and she knocks it down. Back within 4. The Rapids working the perimeter. Tierman had it stripped away by Davis. Jurdy leads the charge for Cambridge Isanti. Knight in the corner. Spins against Green, gets it off the glass and in.
Yeah, she's a good player.
20-18.
She has a dozen.
Green's pass. A little miscommunication between she and Smith. Another turnover, an opportunity for Cambridge Isanti to tie on this next possession.
Yeah, it looked like Coon Rapids.
Or take a lead.
Well, I was going to say, it looked like Coon Rapids early on, Joe, was just going to kind of run away with this. And give credit to the Blue Jackets.
Here comes that pressure defense from the Cardinals. Ben gets a piece of the pass. Bierman on the interception. Work it left side to Gaskins, back up top. Bierman for 3, it's good.
Again, Bierman hit one from the corner and now hit one from the top. Her 2 baskets of this game so far.
Knight, quick jump shot from the top of the lane. It won't go. Ben wrestles away the rebound. Gaskins with a move to the lane, and she traveled.
Yeah.
Got tripped up in the lane and called for steps.
In the game, number 4, Maya Tengwall.
Davis gets it back to Knight for 3. That's not going to go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll last touched by Cambridge Isanti.
Well, Wilking did a nice job of trying to fight for that rebound.
Beck turns and shoots for three. That won't go. Tengwall had good position, battles, ends with a jump ball, Cardinal ball.
I think she may have been fouled on that too, but nothing called.
Tengwall inbounds to Green. She'll bring it back up top. 15 on the clock. Beck spinning to her right, off the glass and in.
Nice job by Casey Beck, just using her body and getting to the other side. And she has 6, leads now 7.
Davis.
Was that not a walk?
Bullying her way down low. The shot wouldn't go. Blue Jackets get the ball back. Knight draws a foul. Fifth against the Cardinals in this first half. It's the first against Tengwall. Just one so far against Cambridge Isanti.
Yeah, they've that's been a good part of their game here. And
inbound goes to Jurdy. Down low to Davis. Spins and scores.
Davis able to use her height, get that basket.
Then at the other end, bucket and the foul, taking it right at the bigger Ellie Davis.
Now she has 9 on the night, and again, just a really nice job of just moving, using her body, using her athleticism to get that step to the inside. You're going to see it there as she's going to move that quick little, get that quick little move to create some space for herself. And defensively, they don't have a real answer for her underneath.
One shot.
Bonus is short. Rebound for Davis. Long three-pointer is off the mark for Wilking. Ben charges to the other end. Davis comes up with a block, quickly gets it ahead to Halston's guard. Underneath the basket is Bree Knight.
Yeah, she's athletic and she's able to get that, control that pass for the bucket. Knight has 14. She's almost at her average here in the first half.
Bierman left side. Wanted to get it to Gaskins. Ben instead up top. Working off the dribble against Davis. Takes her to the left side. Shot off the back iron and out. Jurdy nearly at her pocket picked. Able to get it back. Get it to Davis and now Wilking. Up top, long three for Jurdy off to the left side. The rebound by Wilking. Knight for three. That one won't go. Wilking, another offensive rebound, and she puts it home.
Yeah, and that's something I'm sure that Coach Bierman not happy with that sequence on defense for the Cardinals, giving them 3 opportunities to get a bucket.
And back to a one-possession game. 5.5 to play in the first half. 27-24 Coon Rapids. They've led throughout. Ashley Flynn, fresh on the floor. Had it up top, back to Kaylin Green. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. High post, Ben turning against Davis. Tried to fade away. Shot wouldn't go, and Davis with the save. Quickly down court. Knight takes it right at the basket. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah, nice step to the middle. She has 16 on the night.
Green's pass taken away by Jurdy. Down court, Halston's guards. puts Cambridge Isanti in the lead, 28-27.
Yeah, what a turn of events for Coon Rapids, who had started out with a 12-0 lead.
8 unanswered for Cambridge Isanti. Gaskins tried to force her way through traffic. The shot wouldn't go. Wilking gets it back up court for Halston's guard. Wilking from the top of the key. That's a long rebound controlled by Caitlin Green. Bierman will step back on the right side. Coon Rapids slows the tempo here late in the first half, trailing for the first time, 28-27. Three-pointer for Green won't go. Flynn has the rebound, but she's called for the foul underneath.
Yeah, she pushed off to get that rebound.
Foul is called on number 35, Ashley Flynn. Her first personal 16 foul. In the game for Blue Jackets, number 20, Edie Porter. In the game for Cardinals, number 33, Casey Beck. And number 11, Jakaya Palmer.
So Cambridge Isanti with the lead and the ball. 3.5 to go in the first half. Pass back into the middle. Wilking recovers and puts it home. Gaskins to the top of the paint, hands it off for Bierman. Bierman working against Jurdy, coughs up the ball. Jurdy on the run. Left side for Halston's guard. Down low for Porta. It came back out and out of bounds. Turn it over to the Cardinals, under 3 to go. Gaskins pulls up, the shot won't fall. The rebound by Halston's guard. Pressured by Palmer, nearly coughed it up. Jurdy along the end line. Will put it on the floor and go. Get all the way to the other end. The shot comes up short. The rebound by Green. Palmer back for Green, and Palmer again on the left wing. Beck sets the screen. Kicked out for Green on the right side. Beck's shot partially blocked by Davis. She tracks down the rebound.
And again, they're just getting one opportunity and they're not getting the offensive rebounds.
Good pressure on the defense from Beck, and Gaskins is the one to come away with the steal. But then stolen right back by the Blue Jackets. Green charged with the foul, defending on the 2-on-1.
That's the 7th team foul on Coon Rapids, which will send her to the line for a 1-on-1.
Well, it would have been, it's a 2-shot foul.
That's a shooting foul?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Well, you have to be impressed with Joe with what the Blue Jackets have done here. If they're looking like they were not going to be the dominant team, they've come back to take this lead with minute 38 remaining in the first half.
Porta hits both Blue Jackets by 5 with 90 seconds to go. Caitlin Green hands off to Beck. Outside, Gaskins looking for a lane, kicks it out. Jump shot is good for Helen Benn.
Well, they needed that bucket. Cardinals are going to call a timeout to talk about it. Down by 3 with 1:22 remaining in the opening half.
For Coon Rapids High School. TCO is trusted by some of the biggest names in sports. And they bring that same level of care to our athletes.
We'll get a chance to talk, of course, to both coaches, but we'll talk to Coach Bierman first and get his reactions on the opening half.
Well, and it's started out very well for the home team. The second part of this first half has not gone according to plan. 12-hole run for Coon Rapids at the beginning. A 12-hole run late in the first half for Cambridge Isanti. And they currently have the 3-point lead with 82 seconds to go in the first half. Reese Wilking to inbound. It's tipped. Finally controlled. And back to Wilking.
Oh, that's
Wilking
a turnover.
traveled.
Yep.
Pressure pays off in so many different ways.
Well, and I think that was a good timeout by Coach Bierman. He talked about how they want to set up that defense, and it worked for him.
Bierman for three. This is going to be short. The rebound by Knight. And she'll explode out of the pack all the way to the other end. Pull-up is short. Rebound by Gaskins. Beck to Ben on the break.
Big bucket.
And the foul.
Big bucket.
And a chance to tie it at the line with a 3-point play.
Her first personal 13 foul. Ellen Ben to the line for the Cardinals.
Won't fall for Ben. It's still a 1-point lead for the Blue Jackets. Knight pressured by Palmer. Ball comes free. Recovered by Wilking. And Knight will give it back to Wilking on the left wing. The pass deflected. Ben gets the steal and scores to put Coon Rapids back in front.
That's what the Cardinals need, a little bit of spark there towards the end of the half.
Step to get back into position for Haley Jurdy. 21 seconds to go. Another look at Helen Ben. Saw the defenders both on the move. Cut back between them. She's got 15. Bierman tripped up but able to maintain the dribble. Pass too tall for Ben. Wilking has it. 3 seconds and 2. Tried to get it tonight, but too late. We'll have no more shots. A 1-point lead for the Coon Rapids Cardinals as we reach the half. We'll take a break and get first half reaction from Coach. Or we're going to stay here and get first half reaction from Coach Bierman right away. As Howie Shapiro sprinted down there and got Coach right in front of the camera that quickly. Go ahead, Howie.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Good thing it was a short distance to sprint down here, Coach. A 1-point lead here at the break. You know, you talked about controlling the tempo of the game, and I thought in the beginning of that game, he jumped out to that 12-0 lead. They did a good job of coming back and make this one a close contest.
Yeah, they slowed it down and made it a physical contest. We want to get it back into a transition game and use some of our speed to our advantage.
You talked about Bree Knight, and they're one of their best players. What do you do to control her? She's got 16 in the first.
We got to get her make her quicker decisions. Right now, she's got time to look over the floor and get her attack going.
Last question. I thought your defense, for most parts, played pretty well. A little breakdown in spurts. What do you talk to your girls about defensively coming back into the second half?
It's just that knowing their matchups, making sure that we get our assignments so their shooters don't sneak out on that backside.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We're going to take a break and break down that first half right after this.
Okay, I have a couple good ones for you, Joe. How do football players stay cool? By standing next to the fans. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalty. Why can't you play football with pigs? Because they hog the ball.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at the Roderick Carlson Fieldhouse, Cambridge Isanti with a late surge. Took a brief lead, but Coon Rapids gets to the locker room up by just the slimmest of margins. It did look as if they might run away with it. They scored the first 12 points out of the gates, and Cambridge Isanti took a little bit of time adjusting to that full court pressure defense. And once they found the key, they were able to spring the trap and get right through it quite easily and effectively. Had a 12-0 run of their own late in the quarter that saw them take the lead and be up by 5 before Coon Rapids closed with the last few points and the lead.
Well, yeah, and you talked about how familiar these teams are with each other, and obviously, and something we'll talk to Coach Crittenden about, is composure, and I know she mentioned to me that our squad needs to keep their composure, and I think they lost a little bit of that in the very beginning of that first half, Joe, but I thought they did a really nice job of gaining their composure back, and obviously playing to just a 1-point deficit here at the break.
Yeah, and the stars are definitely shining. Bree Knight with 16 to lead all scorers for Cambridge Isanti. Helen Ben has 15 to lead the Cardinals. It's a 1-point game, and we will have the second half after this. You're watching girls high school basketball on CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then 2 noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Back at the barn and ready to get the second half underway.
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to talk with head coach Mandy Crittenden, but I wanted to talk to her about finding their groove offensively. It took a little while in this game to do so, but they were able to as that half unfolded. I mentioned the composure of this team, and I thought that they kind of lost a little bit of that early in this game, but did a really nice job of gaining it back.
One big key for half number 2 will be the momentum.
Yeah.
As both teams had huge swings, and that pass kind of a oopsie, but the Cardinals not able to convert. Ben able to win it back underneath. She'll bring it back up top.
Yeah, and that's a soft little shot that Kaylee Bierman doesn't miss very often.
Back gets to the left side, but the shot won't fall. Ben another offensive rebound, spins out, and right back into the paint. Now kicks it out to Kaylin Green for 3. That won't go. Ben another offensive rebound and the putback.
She just hustles. Now she leads all scorers with 17. Cardinals open up a 3-point lead.
Gaskins jumps the passing lane, gets the bucket and the bump. She'll go to the line to try and make it a 3-point play.
Well, we saw the Cardinals start off quickly in that first half, looking to try and duplicate that here to start the second.
It's not a contest at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse without our #1 fan. Red is in the house.
Red's in the house tonight. It's a new year, but nothing changes with that man right there. He's always here.
Jada Gaskins now with 8 points, and we'll have a chance at the free throw line when we come back to make it 9. She was one of 3 players with 6 points in the first half. Casey Beck and Kaylee Bierman, the other 2. And then, of course, Helen Ben had 15 to lead the team. And we saw Coach Crittenden use timeouts early in half number 1 as well. It was effective. It put them, into the lead down until the final minute of that first half.
Well, it's all about, talking to them about that composure that we mentioned and making sure they stay that way.
They were up by 5 with a little more than 90 seconds left, and then Coon Rapids scored the last 6 points of the first half. Take that 1-point lead to the locker room. Jada Gaskins not able to convert. Rebound by Wilking. Jurdy on the run. Other way to Kurowski on the left side in the middle. Knight. Pass back to Baker onto her heels, but she got it down low. Wilking can't finish, but then draws the foul on Beck, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you mentioned it, Joe. Not a lot of fouls on Cambridge Isanti in that first half, but the Cardinals picking up. Nobody in foul trouble at this point for Coon Rapids.
Wilking able to hit the first.
Gaskins and Green with a couple fouls.
And she hits them both. Keelan Green to Kaylee Bierman. Gaskins cutting down the right side of the lane will finish.
Nice feed inside.
Again, that pressure making it difficult on the Blue Jackets. Fade away for Knight won't fall. Wilking has the rebound. Long three-pointer for Jurdy is off the mark, and the rebound out of bounds. Cardinal ball.
Yeah, that was from way, way outside. Yeah, just a beautiful move inside. Gaskins able to convert underneath.
Gaskins kicks it out to Helen Ben. She gets into the paint, drops it off for Beck. Bierman for 3 from the corner. Won't go. Ben, another offensive rebound. Bierman gets it to Ben, lost the handle a bit, but got it back to Beck. Beck recovers, can't get it to fall, tips the rebound to herself in between a couple of players, and she draws a foul.
Yeah, just good way. Nice job by Casey to stay with that. She missed a couple of them, but she's able to stay with, get that rebound, and then she's going to pick up that foul, the action underneath. That was Jurdy's second foul.
Ben forces that one up. It won't fall. Wilking the rebound. Quickly ahead for Knight. Knight on the run. Will lay it up and in.
Yeah, again, just athletic move. She's quick to the basket. And defensively, Coon Rapids not able to do anything, and she's got 18.
Back in the post against King. Shot is up and over. Ben tried to rip it away from Kurowski. And it's going to be called for the foul. No. Bierman gets it into back out to Bierman in the corner. Back, turns to the lane, off the glass and in.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that in the first half. They were very successful underneath using their bigs and able to go back to that again here.
Knight gets loose, kicks it out. Baker's shot is not going to fall. Rebound controlled by Helen Ben. Ben kicks it out. Green for three. That one won't go. Ben, another offensive rebound, but she dribbled it out of bounds. She is everywhere.
She really is.
And that's got to be 5 offensive rebounds in this second half so far. We're 3.5 minutes in. Knight drives past Gaskins, gets the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's on Gaskins, that's her third.
Foul is called for number 12, Jada Gaskins. Her third personal, second team foul. Knight to the line for the Blue Jackets.
There's one area of her game that has not been there for her tonight for Bree Knight. It's been the free throws.
Yep. But the other aspects of her game have been spot on.
She's an impressive player, no doubt. Able to make 1 of 2. Ben drives against Davis, bucket and the foul. That'll be number 3 against Ellie Davis.
Again, just a nice first step. Takes it to the basket, able to stay under control, pick up the foul, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Well, and I was going to say when Knight was at the free throw line with the 2 big players just going blow for blow so far. Now 20 points for Ben, 19 for Knight. 3-pointer wouldn't go. Ben has the rebound, then she's fouled as Wilkin got there just a half second late. This one tipped away from Green. Knight's on the break, and she will score.
She'll cut the lead to 5. She has 21.
Something on the court.
Debris. And that's not cheese. Debris. Cheese is brie. Yeah, not cheese.
Ben.
It's not a good joke if you have to explain it, apparently.
No.
So.
Knight behind the defense. Palmer got a piece of her. Will give her a chance from the line. The shot would not go.
Foul is called on Cardinals number 11, Chicago. 13 foul. Knight to the line for the Blue Jackets.
You touched on it. Not as successful as she'd like to be from the stripe.
I think she's 1 for 6. Ben with the rebound, takes it coast to coast. Shot won't fall. Got her own rebound. Back out to Green. Bierman in the corner. for three. That won't fall. Out of the reach and back. Knight on the run against Green and not able to finish. Good defense from Green.
Yeah, absolutely.
Foul did not give her an easy look.
And Kaylin Green's still looking for her first points of the night.
Palmer. Runner won't fall. Davis has the rebound. Palmer poked it away.
Oh, there's a foul. I thought she was going to. She threw an elbow. I thought she was going to get called for that, but yeah, she did travel. Of course, the elbow didn't make any contact, but nonetheless, she threw it.
Cardinals all over Ellie Davis down low. Bierman for three. It's
Big
good.
She has 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. All 3-pointers. They call that on Ben. I mean, just her second. Team fourth.
Wilking inbounds to Jurdy in the corner. Pass batted away out of bounds by Ben. Wilking up top for Knight. Puts it on the floor. And she's going to be, wow. I don't know how you call that. I try not to be a homer.
I know, but let's see what her feet. Oh, that's just a terrible call. Her feet were set.
But it's called against Ben. It'll be her third. The Knight will go to the line. So 2 quick ones on Helen Ben. 12:37 to play. Knight hits the first.
Yeah, and she and her 20 points will have to come out for a bit. And she gets a nice round of applause, well deserved from this home crowd.
Knight able to get the roll that time. 47-41 the lead. Back shot comes up short. Davis has the rebound and then she's fouled.
This one on Beck. Yeah, it's her second, 6th team foul on the Cardinals. You see the reach in.
Bree Knight will bring it up court for keeper Isanti. Look for a lane on the right side. Lay it up top, and finally it falls home.
She is 25.
Palmer drives with the left hand, comes up short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Wilking. Can't get her to travel. Keeper Isanti able to get it into the front court. Knight kicks it out. 3-pointer for Wilking. Won't go. Bierman can't get the rebound. Davis takes it back up, gets the foul. Will go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, that was just great hustle by Davis because she out hustled Bierman to the basketball for that offensive rebound, and then the infraction puts her to the line.
Davis hits the first. And she hits them both. 2-point game.
Yeah, Cardinals just can't seem to pull away, and give credit to Cambridge Isanti for not letting them.
Back working against Davis. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound tipped to where Jurdy tracks it down. She'll bring it back up court.
Casey was looking for a foul.
Wilking on the right wing. Up top for Knight. Knight will take the three. Won't go. The rebound, Bierman. Bierman into the front court, backs away from Jurdy. Now will take it strong to the lane, and too strong as Wilking draws the charge.
So that'll be her first personal. Let's take another look at that. I don't know. Call one at one end, you got to call one at the other end, I guess, but you didn't call the one on the Cardinals.
Wilking in some trouble, nearly stolen by Green. Bierman gets it, and Coach Bierman quickly calls timeout. His team back in possession, holding on to that 2-point lead.
Yeah, smart timeout there by Coach Bierman. Is able to make sure that as long as his team had possession of the basketball, they're under some duress. Let's make sure we call that timeout and keep possession of the ball.
And we'll see how long Helen Benz stays on the sidelines. 20 points to lead the Cardinals tonight. 25 for Bree Knight. As advertised coming in, and then some.
Yes, for sure. It's Ute night here.
Inbound goes to Kaylin Green. Watched by Knight. She gets across midcourt. High post for back, and she travels.
Yeah.
Every possession becomes more important. Every mistake more magnified as we get late into a close game. Jurdy leaves it back for Knight into the paint. Kicks it out for Davis. Davis got it back from Halstensburg. Shot won't go. Davis got her own rebound, got the foul, and will go to line and shoot two.
That's another one on Beck.
And that'll be her third.
So you're two bigs with three personals.
Her third personal, 9th team foul.
2 shots.
Davis to the line for the Blue Jackets.
Davis an opportunity to tie it from the free throw line here with 10:26 to go. Second one won't fall. The rebound by Sophia Smith. Cardinals with a 1-point lead and the ball. Palmer had it stripped away by Davis. Wilking on the run. That is kicked away by Davis, or by Green rather.
Yep. In the game, the Cardinals were floored by a 10-ball. Number 10, the Leah Graham.
Leah Graham into the contest for the Cardinals, along with Tengwall. Davis in the corner, up top for Halston's guard. Watched by Davis, out to Ellie Davis. She is fouled by Beck, and that'll be number 4.
Yeah. Davis
will go to the line, a chance to give her team a lead from the free throw line.
Approaching the 10-minute mark left in this contest.
In and out.
See that again.
Jada Gaskins will check back in. Beck to the bench with her 4 personals.
For personals and her 8 points. Gaskins comes in with 10.
Davis missed that one as well. Out of bounds. Last touch by Wilking. Cardinal ball. Gaskins spinning to the lane and scores.
Now we saw her do that, especially in the beginning of that first half, and again, just a nice athletic move. The bucket, she's got a dozen. Cardinals up by 3.
Jurdy back to Knight, left side.
There's a walk.
She travels.
Yep.
Gaskins to the paint, and she's fouled. Number 5 against Cambridge Isanti in this second half.
That's Jurdy's 3rd.
Inbound tried to get to Gaskins, disrupted, and then Wilking lost it out of bounds. Oh no,
it went off a Cardinal.
Did. The Cambridge ball. Inbound goes to Knight. Knight blows through Tangwall, flies to the other end.
Really nice move. Really nice move. She's got 27. Cardinals lead down to 1.
Bierman right side, back up top to Green. Jada Gaskins will back away and now engage against Halston's guard and took her right to the paint, but comes up empty. Knight back the other way, and that is going to be a charge.
Tangwall took that one. It's just her first personal.
Yeah, she's a nice basketball player.
She really is solid.
No doubt. Green, left side for Gaskins, watched by Knight. Spins back to her left, shots off the mark. Graham can't get to the rebound. Wilking tries to split between them. Gaskins gets the steal. Tangwall goes to the floor. Knight came away with it. Wilking at the other end on a breakaway. It won't fall. Green has the rebound. Couple of bodies out of bounds back beyond the end line at the other end. And Halston's guard is going to be called for the foul against Tangwall.
That'll be her first. 7th team foul on the Blue Jackets. Tangwall looking for her first points, and they come at an important time here with the Cardinals just up by a point.
And it's off the mark on the 1-and-1. And so just about midway through this second half, exactly where we were to start the second half with Coon Rapids up by a point. It's been streaky back and forth, and it has been the 2 big guns firing at will.
Wow.
Haley Jurdy chips in with a big 3-pointer right there, though, to give Cambridge Isanti the lead. Palmer thought about answering. Instead, the runner's off the mark. Numbers for Cambridge Isanti. Leave it back for Jurdy. Another 3. And just like that, it's a 54-49 lead for the Blue Jackets. Bierman answering from long distance. Cuts it back to a 2-point game.
She has a dozen. We're going to see Beck and Ben get back into the game.
Gaskins.
And Gaskins as soon as possible here.
Davis ducks between a couple of defenders and scores in close. Green fakes, goes back, gets the contact from Davis. That's her third.
To the line for the Cardinals.
That's Green's first point of the night.
In the game from Cardinals number 22, Helen Ben. And number 33, Casey Beck.
We do see Beck and Ben back on the floor. And Gaskins. Took an extra second for her to come in, and I was counting.
There's only
four. Green only able to make the one. It's a 3-point lead for Cambridge Isanti. Judy working against Ben, gets into the front court. Left side, gets it back from Baker. Finds a little room, takes the three and hits it.
Wow. All of a sudden she's getting hot from the outside. She has 14 points on the night with 6:30 remaining.
9 points in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, another one on Beck.
Away from the ball.
Yeah. Oh no, wrong 33. No. Casey Beck
did a little happy dance.
She did. I didn't get it. Oh, they called it on 32.
Yeah, Baker.
And Baker, yep.
Aaron Baker. So it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Casey Beck instead.
Oh, she thought she'd fouled out. Now she's got an opportunity to hit a couple of points here. Try and cut into this 6-point lead for the Blue Jackets.
Couple of big free throws for Casey Beck.
She's in double digits with 10.
But it comes down to stops for Coon Rapids.
Yes.
Still a lot of game to be played. Good poke from Helen Ben, goes to the floor, but slides out of bounds. And that was the two big guns squaring off against one another. Yep. Ben tipped it away from Knight, but slides out of bounds. 4 Cardinals in double digits. Bierman and Gaskins each with a dozen. 10 for Casey Beck. And 20 for Helen Ben. Davis spins to the lane, shot won't go. Baker got a piece of it, but knocked it out of bounds. Cardinal ball.
There is a gift card for you.
Ben in the middle, goes to her left and scores.
Again, you can just feed her underneath. She has 22. With her ability to make moves to the in and around the basket, she'll be able to score.
Gaskins nearly at the strip. They get it into Davis underneath. Her shot won't fall. Rebound controlled by Coon Rapids. Ben gets the foul on Davis. Will go to the line and shoot 2. That'll be 4 on Ellie Davis. Opportunity for Ben to tie it at the line with 5:34 on the clock.
To the line for the Cardinals.
Ben, who averages just a shade under 20 points a night, is up to 23.
Hits them both. We're tied at 59. All comes down to the last 5.5 minutes. Knight behind the defense, put too much on it. Gaskins has the rebound. Gaskins to Ben, and she scores.
Again, they do not have an answer for her coming down the court. And Gaskins with a really nice feed, looking for her teammate on the wing.
Jurdy finds a little room in the corner. Green got a piece of the shot. Ben comes up with it, dribbles through traffic, stays in control. Spins around down low, shot won't go. Rebound tipped around. Beck goes to the floor for it. Gaskins rather, cross court. Didn't see Bierman there, thought she was saving it. But good effort all around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still a 2-point game. Coon Rapids up 61-59. Wilking will pull up. The jump shot won't go. Beck has the rebound. Got it to Bierman. Gaskins has room inside. Shot comes up short. Rebound tipped around. Gaskins will try again, and this time gets it to go.
Yeah, just a good athletic move around the bucket for Gaskins.
Good time to get hot. Cardinals trying to keep the momentum here. Have scored the last 10 points in the contest to take the 4-point lead.
Now 4 of the starters in double digits for the Cardinals. Gaskins with 14, Ben with 26, Beck with 10, and Bierman with 12.
How high can the two big guns go?
Yeah.
We got Knight at 27, Ben at 26. Still 4.5 minutes to play, and you've got to imagine both teams will be trying to keep them hot.
Absolutely. They will be feeding them for sure. And why not?
Cambridge Isanti will start with it underneath their own basket. Cardinals bring full court pressure. Wilking on the left side will get to midcourt and across. Left side, Jurdy working against Ben. Pass taken away by Gaskins. Takes Halston's guard straight to the rim and scores.
Yeah, and again, we talked about defense. I talked with Coach Bierman about defense. It's so important for this squad. They play really good defense most of this game.
6-point lead, just under 4 minutes to go. Wilking inbounds to Baker for Cambridge Isanti. Hands it off tonight, watched by Green. Crosses over, gets a screen, takes the three. That's well off the mark. Davis tries to save and does. Wilking along the baseline.
Really nice save.
Looking for help. Stolen away by Green.
Yeah, she didn't get the help that she needed.
Back into the front court, left side for Bierman. high post. They isolate Ben on Davis, and Ben wins that battle for 2 more. Nice crossover from Journey, but the shot comes up empty. Wilkie puts it back. Timeout Cambridge Isanti with 3:03 to go.
Well, the Blue Jackets needed that basket, obviously. You know, they're down by 6 here with still plenty of time, but the way that the Cardinals have been playing, and you know, it's going to be, I think, a little bit tougher. Obviously, they need to continue to feed Bree Knight. She's leads their team with 27, 28 for Helen Ben for the Cardinals.
So we saw in the first half, Coon Rapids started out with a 12-0 run. A late 12-0 run from Cambridge Isanti gave them a lead late. Cardinals scored the last 6 points of the half, going to the break up by 1. This half kind of went back and forth, and then the Knights had a 15-2 run that put them ahead for a brief period. And then Coon Rapids again with a 14-0 run here late to give them what has now become a 6-point lead at 67-61. But big momentum swings in this contest.
Yeah, both sides, quite obviously.
Clock is your friend if you're the Cardinals, but you can't get too cute. You've got to continue to stretch the lead if possible. And you know, you heard Coach Bierman at the half. Their game is transition and speed. Trying to get it over the top to Beck is batted away by Baker, recovered by Wilkie.
Yeah, obviously, you know, you're taking time off the clock, but you got to be concerned about that shot clock if you want to get points.
Ben nearly got the steal, ends up out of bounds as both she and Wilkie end up on the floor. But good news for the Cardinals, no fouls.
Yes.
Against Ben, who's saddled with 3. Knight to Davis, hands it back to her. She was still stepping on the line. Good plan, but the execution just off the mark. Jaiya Palmer will check back in for Coon Rapids. Kaylin Green. Again, the Cardinals know that the time is on their side. They want to try and isolate Ben against Davis. Big steal for Kaylin Green right there, picking the pocket.
Yeah, big bucket there.
Huge. Not only did it
Traveled. Yep.
she come up with the steal on Knight bearing down on her, but then to take it coast to coast for the basket.
Well, Coach Curtin didn't talk to me about turnovers, and they've been having too many of them on this season. We saw a fair amount of them in the beginning, but again, turnovers coming back to haunt them here late in this contest.
Full court pressure from the Blue Jackets, down 8. Davis got a hand in on the pass and denied its passage to Helen Ben. Get it to Kaylin Green in the backcourt, working against Jurdy.
And again, they can take their time.
But they have to continue to score. Nice dish.
Great feed.
Right there from Green. Ben, easy basket. She's got 30. A steal by Gaskins. Kicks it out, back for 3. That comes up just short. Long pass to Wilking. Baker. Pass punched away by Gaskins. Dirty long three. That one won't go. Bodies flying. Green back to her feet. Jurdy another failed three-point attempt. Beck has the rebound. Under a minute to go. Green's going to get the foul on Knight as she comes across midcourt. And it is 10 on Cambridge Isanti, so it'll be a two-shot foul for Kayla Green. And her last basket really may have been the one. And then she had the great feed to Helen Benn, and those two baskets really may have been the ones that sealed the deal anyhow.
Yeah. Agree.
Caitlin Green able to hit them both. Baker scores at the other end quickly. Davis commits the foul, and that'll be the fifth for her, and she is done. Helen Benn will go to the free throw line.
Helen Benn to the line for the Cardinals. In the game for Blue Jackets, number 23, Kelly Holstensdal.
One just short for Helen Benn. That one won't fall either, but out of bounds to Cambridge Isanti, a 10-point lead. For Coon Rapids, it's mostly academic at this point. But anything is possible. Knight lost the handle trying to lean in against Green. And that'll just be a turnover to the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals happy to just kill the time. Shot clock is off, and they are going to improve and go above 500 with a victory here tonight. They'll improve to 5-4. It's the first three-game win streak for a Coon Rapids girls basketball team since January 30th. Of 2018.
That's pretty amazing. Great win for Coon Rapids. Nice job for the Cardinals there.
And they had to fight through some adversity, especially in that second half, but they come through and get the victory at the end. We'll take a break and get some reaction after this. You're watching Girls High School basketball on CTN. All right, Howie, take a look. Our opponents are on this side, and the Cardinals are over here. Where's the line of scrimmage?
Right here.
Good. So obviously the Cards want to get the ball downfield anywhere over here, and the other guys are pushing back this way over here. So one strategy would take...
Hey, Joe!
What?
Tic-tac-toe, I win!
Impressive.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back at the field house, Coon Rapids girls basketball team starting the new year with a non-conference win, 73-63 over Cambridge Isanti. Down on the floor with Coach Bierman. And star of the game, Helen Ben, is our star of the broadcast, Howie Shapiro.
Thanks, Joe. Yes, I'm here. Helen Ben to my left, Coach to my right. Helen, I'm going to talk to you first. 30 points on the night. Congratulations. What a nice night for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So when I talk to coaches, when we play you guys, they always talk about how they're going to double team you and they're going to concentrate on you. Talk about what you do to kind of beat that double team and how active you are around the basket.
Yeah, I just try to stay moving and just attack the basket strong. And if I see the double team coming, I just know my teammates are in the corners and I just pass it out.
One of the things that I'm impressed with this team is the defensive play for you guys. You do such a nice job. Not only you're so active in scoring, but you do a nice job underneath the basket, but a really nice job defensively. What does Coach talk to you about in terms of what you guys need to do on the defensive end?
Honestly, just working hard and playing good defense. We're always in practice, practicing defense all the time. Defense is what wins us games and what's going to get us to the section final and to state.
You've come to this program, have you injected some energy into it? A 3-game winning streak. It's been a while since Coon Rapids girls basketball has seen that. Talk about how you've been affected and how you like playing on this squad.
Honestly, it's just having positive energy all the time, just being there for your teammate and uplifting everybody and knowing that we can change the program and the culture.
Thanks, Helen. Great job. Coach, you got to be proud of the girls. It was back and forth, but they just really did a nice job of opening it up at the end.
Yeah, we finally got to our style of play. We talk to the girls all the time about to be something new. We have to go someplace we've never been, and we're officially there.
Three wins in a row, a couple of wins up north. This win, it's got to inject a lot of energy into this program.
Yep, we've been very vocal since we started here last year with what our mission was, and you can see that the team's starting to believe that they can actually reach that goal. Yeah,
I think what you've brought to this program in terms of your mindset and what you coach these girls. I definitely think that they're definitely buying into your program. Talk about it's one game at a time, quite obviously, but some good things for this program here, for the rest of the season.
We're really excited. You can see roles taking shape. You can see players starting to really grasp what they're responsible for with both our offense and our defense. So the sky's kind of the limit for us here.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I think we're going to take a quick break and then be back to wrap this one up right after that. Oh, I guess we're going to Joe. Back to Joe.
Why not us is the slogan for this year's Cardinal girls basketball team. They're doing some things that have not been done in a long time here at Coon Rapids. First and foremost, a 3-game win streak.
Yes.
To end 2023 and begin the new year 2024.
Yeah, it was impressive with this win for them tonight because, credit to Cambridge Isanti. They did a good job of fighting back and keeping this one close, but credit more so to the Cardinals for really just controlling the last half of this second half and then opening that lead to win by 10.
Yeah, Bree Knight, definitely an impressive player for Cambridge Isanti. She again took the team on her back early in that second half, and they led them on a nice long run that helped them take the lead. Coon Rapids, though, got the momentum back behind them at the right time. They score a big 14-0 run late in the second half to take control on the scoreboard, and they close it out with a 73-63 victory. We're going to see the boys basketball team coming up on Thursday when they host the Elk River Elks, and then boys and girls hockey both playing on Saturday at the Crick. We'll have both of those games. Girls, second half of a home-and-home with the Blaine Bengals, and then the boys team taking on Centennial. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Coon Rapids 73 And Cambridge Isanti 63. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying good night.